Good morning. When I talk to people about this, some say, no, can't be. But some say, yes, this is exactly how it works. Right, so what do you think about this? So the idea is this. You have the political class. They invent problems, first of all. They come up with problems, see, to make themselves more important, get more taxes or something, right? So they invent problems, and then they present a solution to the problem, which was never a problem in the first place. And then their solution will create the problem that they invented. Right. Is this how it works? We have a fantastic example of this here in Sweden. We have many examples. This is a fantastic example of this. Here in Sweden we have an agency called the Equality Agency. I'm sure you have the same in your country. Very popular thing, right? Equality, that's the thing. So it started, I think, in 2018. And their job is to make sure that nobody is discriminated against, that nobody is offended, things like this. So, and then they did surveys among the staff at the agency, see? And it turned out that people at, staff at the agency, they felt terrible. And they said, we are being discriminated against. I feel offended, things like this. Very bad result from the survey. That's peculiar, isn't it? So they wanted to solve a problem, and right there, at the agency, in the offices, they had the problem, and it was bad, right? And then they got a new director, a lady, and then it got worse. Now it's even worse. See? So there it is, right? They were there to solve a problem, and they created the problem right there in the place, see? With the staff. That's the problem they created. Right? You can't make this shit up, can you? Another detail about this agency, you can't guess this, but the ratio, the male-female ratio in this agency, it's 85% female. It's weird, the whole thing. But you get used to this stuff. This is how it works. With the political class, this is what they do, right? I also want to tell you about this story. I was watching news from Australia. I don't know why, but I love watching the news from Australia. I have no explanation for it. I just love it. So I was watching 9 News Australia. And there was this lady that came on, and she said, alarm bells are ringing across Queensland. Vaccination rates plummeting. People don't take their vaccinations. She talked about the students. 1/3 of the students skipped the free immunization program. Very low number, apparently, in Queensland. And I think this is another example, isn't it? They came up with a problem, right? Oh, we have this virus, it's a problem. And I don't think it was a problem. I strongly believe that it was never a problem to start with. They made it into a problem. And then they came with the solution, and the solution actually caused the problem. Because now people started to get really sick. And people started to die. So the solution created the problem. And now people are turning away from the solution, of course. People say, oh, this solution doesn't work, it just makes it worse. It's actually causing the problem. Your solution is causing the problem. See, we don't want your solution anymore. See, I'm very happy about this, by the way. This is going on in Queensland. I know the same thing is going on in all countries. I think so, at least. I don't know, of course, but that's what I think. People are turning away from this solution, so-called. Right. Be good.